And after a particularly idiotic segment of this playthrough, hopefully we won't run into any more of that. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. Looks better than I expected. It will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking, come up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. Be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, they'll become diluted. Taking Yori's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Put them onto a plate to catch any painted chips, then bring it back into my room. Yori? Yes? Coming to see Yori quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yori easily dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. You can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat. Where are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Harry smiles at me. If you say so. To rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and has a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide while we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. Nothing childish about painting. I mean, look at all the people who've become big timers from it. Michelangelo, Bob Ross, you know? Oh, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. So that's so. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I'm not saying this part because I'm not a weeb. I have no problem with people who are that way. I just don't want to be viewed as one myself. There's only one anime that I watch in this day and age, and that's Fairy Tail, because it's got a lot of like quality comedic moments to it. I feel that same way about things like games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yori smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yori leans over the bed to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yori reels back and I lift my hands in surprise. You hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Just startled me. That's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yori's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Besides, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel and dampen it with hot water. I turned to my room and kneeled back down in front of her. Yeah. Poor dame, she looks so vulnerable there. Also, her jawline has been drawn more pointed here than usual. That's interesting. Here. I pat down Yori's face and neck with the towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. Didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yori suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. Keep my hands still against Yori's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she was lost in the daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently through half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yori's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, some tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yori slowly pulls away. Sorry. Been feeling a little lightheaded today. Didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. It picks up a brush again. Her movements seem clumsy, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. Hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yori's example. That should do it. Finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. Needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have a little extra time after finishing the work. Well... Mary thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So... I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, she always seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need to bring tomorrow. You need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then... He always fidgets. I guess... I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I can't say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. So I stumble over my words, she always simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful about the mob. You only take a step closer to me and then briefly squeeze my hand. Music's disappearing. That's interesting. Kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I'm going to save here because apparently it's a thing that it's going to be a choice coming up. Or not. But I don't even get a chance to as Yori suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Hi, Bob the Mob. Sayori! Just now we want... It's okay, Bob. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Why does this keep happening? Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. A female version of the Flash. Clearly embarrassed, Sayori hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after that. It's interesting music. Sayori, I think you did. It's got a melancholy feel to it, this music. Can't remember. Was this the same music that we heard the last time with her? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. Oh, I was just crying. Again, thank you, developers of this game. Thank you for making me feel guilty. I was so sure I would never feel guilty in a game because I never would play a genocide run in Undertale, and you're making me feel guilty. It makes me really happy. You've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Leon's face. Why am I feeling this way, Bob? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? I've heard so much. Okay, if my character does not give her a hug to comfort her, I'm going to track down the developers of this game, or at least the writers. I'm going to punch them in the face. Everything hurts so much. Oh, good God, not this again. This would be so much. Just disappear. See, wait, don't say that. And again, in real life, ladies and gentlemen, if you take only one thing away from my playthrough of this game, I gotta let it be this: that if you or anyone you know has depression, I know it sounds cliched and everything, but there's help out there. There are people who can help. I'm not going to pretend to have any idea of what it feels like. But it's such an enormous thing for me personally, because as I said, I damn near lost two of my friends to such. Thankfully, they both managed to get through. But it was just such a scary experience. And so yeah, I'm again going to have links in the description about help. Jeez. You're gonna have to bear with me on this, ladies and gentlemen. This is, as I said, this is a very, it's a very personal thing for me, and so I might not even be able to bring myself to read some of these lines out loud. Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Something that makes me happy. Something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sorry, it looks away. Put her hand on her shoulder, reassure her. About time, writer. Scared. Really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? Oh. Sayori? See, as I was saying about not wanting to break her heart, it's true, isn't it? I didn't expect it to be like this, though. I mean, as I said, I knew about this game being a thing that gets pretty deep at times, but didn't expect it to be a thing regarding depression and such, and that contribute. I mean, damn. It's weak inside to like you too much. It's myself. But I cannot reiterate this enough. No matter the circumstances, there's always someone out there. Even if it's not someone you know. I know I probably sound ultra cliched with all this, but it's something that no one should ever have to go through. And please, I beg you, if you or anyone you know has depression, please, ladies and gentlemen, please make good use of the links I have in the description. That's enough, Sayori. That's indeed enough. Don't want you to hurt anymore. Slap my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? I'm able to say Sayori nods. if you don't understand all your own feelings, know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give you. Give me a second to say. I indeed do love my friends. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. Should have realized it sooner. Spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, be by my side, I know we'll be happy. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Is really okay? Yeah. I'll Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. Never have to let go of me again. Well, I want to be with you forever. Me too. Feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the green clouds go away? Going away at all, Bob. It's okay, Sayori. Take some time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. Trust you. Sayori, I slowly release each other. So, guess that makes the festival tomorrow. Fest date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. Go whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Bob? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, it's the best thing for me. Right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. You're saying this makes you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah. I do. That's my promise. Say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know I love her and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble with she understands Yora's feelings as she is. And indeed, I apologize for repeating myself again and again, but this is an all-important thing to me. That, from what I've come to understand, it is that way, like in real life. People who have depression, that those who don't, that it's impossible to understand what it feels like, and so that's why I have these links in the description. Is because, like, there are professionals out there who are highly trained in this and can help. I know that I'm repeating myself again and again. It's just I don't want to see what nearly happened to my two friends happen to anyone. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. And these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori went by not wanting to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her.